What you're about to see isn't just rare photos. Each shot has a mind-blowing story that few people know about. Take this photo, for example.
Actor Rutger Hauer is seen here on the atmospheric neon-lit set during the making of the science fiction film Blade Runner. British Prime Minister Winston Churchill is shown at the controls of a BOAC Boeing 314A flying boat on January 16, 1942. He was returning from a significant wartime conference in Washington, D.C. with President Roosevelt. Churchill, a licensed pilot, occasionally took the controls during his extensive wartime travels. Men joyously celebrate the repeal of prohibition in the United States in 1933. The 21st Amendment ended the nationwide constitutional ban on the production, importation, transportation, and sale of alcoholic beverages. This image captures the exuberant relief and celebration that accompanied the end of a controversial era. A painter, identified as Zazu, strikes a seemingly carefree pose while working high on the Eiffel Tower in Paris, 1953. Repainting the iconic structure is a massive undertaking, occurring approximately every 7 years to protect it from rust. Such images highlight the daring work involved in maintaining famous landmarks. U.S. President Ronald Reagan and First Lady Nancy Reagan are seen with Emperor Hirohito of Japan during a state visit to Tokyo in the 1980s. Such diplomatic engagements were important for strengthening U.S.-Japan relations during the Cold War era. The presence of national flags underscores the formal nature of the occasion. A group of young women enjoys a moment together on a street in Italy during the 1950s. Post-war Italy saw a resurgence of style and social life, often captured in vibrant street photography. This candid image reflects the fashion and atmosphere of everyday life in that period. Soviet soldiers are pictured posing with a large globe, reportedly taken from Adolf Hitler's Reich Chancellery in Berlin, 1945. The photograph symbolizes the downfall of the Nazi regime and the Allied victory in Europe at the end of World War II. Such items became powerful trophies and symbols of the war's outcome. A musician or technician stands with an impressive Moog modular synthesizer, a type of instrument that gained prominence in the 1970s. These large synthesizers offered groundbreaking sound creation capabilities, heavily influencing popular music, electronic music, and film scores. Composers and artists embraced Moogs for their versatility and unique timbres. Automobiles navigate a narrow passage carved through deep snow in Idaho during the winter of 1952. Heavy snowfall in regions like Idaho could lead to significant travel disruptions and require extensive snow removal efforts. This image starkly illustrates the challenges of winter conditions in the mid-20th century. Rock musician Alice Cooper and surrealist artist Salvador Dali are seen together in a striking 1973 encounter. Dali created a holographic artwork featuring Cooper, titled First Cylindric Chromo Hologram Portrait of Alice Cooper's Brain. Their collaboration was a memorable intersection of avant-garde art and rock music. Italian actress Sophia Loren participates in the famous handprint and footprint ceremony at Grauman's Chinese Theater in Hollywood. This tradition honors significant figures in the film industry, cementing their legacy in a tangible way. Loren's inclusion recognized her international stardom and contributions to cinema. A powerful before and after comparison shows the Reichstag building in Berlin, heavily damaged in 1945 at the end of World War II, and its fully restored state in 2012. The building's reconstruction, completed with a modern glass dome, symbolizes Germany's reunification and its evolution as a democratic nation. It now houses the German parliament, the Bundestag. A very young Brigitte Bardot is seen in this early photograph, likely before she achieved international fame as a film star and fashion icon. Her look here, with glasses and pigtails, contrasts sharply with the glamorous image she later cultivated. Bardot became one of France's most famous cinematic exports in the 1950s and 60s. This photograph showcases a Philips refrigerator model from 1956, which notably featured a built-in radio. In the mid-1950s, household appliances began to incorporate multiple functions and stylish designs as technology advanced. Such combination devices reflected an era of growing consumerism and innovation in home products. Writer Roald Dahl, then a Royal Air Force officer, is seen walking with celebrated American author Ernest Hemingway in London during 1944. Hemingway was in London as a war correspondent during World War II. This photograph captures a meeting of two individuals who would both leave significant marks on literature. Artist Agnes Denes created the striking land art installation Wheatfield, A Confrontation in downtown Manhattan during 1982. 2 acres of wheat were planted and harvested on a landfill at Battery Park, with the World Trade Center towers in the background. The project served as a powerful commentary on land use, ecological values, and societal priorities. A couple appears captivated by a large optical art piece, a popular art form during the 1960s. Op art utilized geometric shapes and patterns to create illusions of movement or hidden images. Galleries and exhibitions often showcase these eye-bending works that challenge viewers' perceptions. This colorized photograph shows a bustling street scene in Baghdad, Iraq, during the 1950s, with numerous American-made cars. During that period, Western influence was visible in many aspects of urban life in cities like Baghdad. The image offers a glimpse into a vibrant Middle Eastern capital city decades ago. Actress Veronica Lake is captured in this studio photograph, likely from the 1940s. She became famous for her peekaboo hairstyle, where one eye was covered by her long blonde hair. Lake was a popular star during World War II, known for her roles in film noir and dramatic pictures. Pop singer Britney Spears appears in this photograph taken in Tokyo, Japan, around 1999. This period marked her rapid rise to international superstardom as a teenage music sensation. Her early career generated significant global media attention and a massive young fan base. A young Dolly Parton is seen in a recording studio around 1966 at the age of approximately 20. This captures her in the early stages of what would become an exceptionally long and successful career in country music. Parton's songwriting talents and distinctive voice quickly set her apart. Actress Raquel Welch is portrayed in costume for her role as Magdalena in the 1972 film Bluebeard. Welch rose to international fame in the mid-1960s and became one of Hollywood's most prominent sex symbols. She starred in a variety of films throughout the 1960s and 1970s. American soldiers from the 79th Infantry Division share a drink at a table amidst the ruins of La Haye du Puy, France, around July 1944. The town had recently been liberated after intense house-to-house fighting against German forces. Such moments of brief respite were valued by troops during the Normandy campaign. Four women enjoy a day at the beach in this color photograph from the 1940s, showcasing the swimwear styles of the era. One woman listens to a portable radio, a popular pastime even then. Beach outings provided a leisurely escape and social opportunity during those years. Actress Kathleen Turner is featured in this photograph from around 1981, a period when she was emerging as a prominent new talent in Hollywood. She gained significant critical acclaim and popularity for her early film roles, such as in Body Heat. Turner became known for her distinctive voice and strong screen presence. Three young women pose playfully on the rooftop of DB Loveman & Kouskos, likely a department store, in this photograph by Charles Walline from the late 1890s. Their attire, including long skirts and fitted bodices, is characteristic of late Victorian fashion. Such images offer a charming glimpse into the lives of young women at the turn of the 20th century. British Mark IV tanks, like the one shown with celebrating soldiers, were a formidable presence on World War I battlefields. First deployed in 1917, these armored vehicles were designed to cross trenches and withstand machine gun fire. The Mark IV represented an important, albeit early stage in the development of tank warfare. Actor Samuel L. Jackson and his wife, actress LaTanya Richardson, are pictured here cutting their wedding cake in 1980. This photograph captures an early moment in their long-lasting marriage. Jackson would later achieve widespread international fame for his numerous iconic film roles. This touching photograph shows a chimpanzee carefully bottle feeding a young leopard cub. Instances of such gentle interspecies interactions are uncommon and often highlight a capacity for nurturing behavior across different animal kinds. The image captures a moment of unexpected tenderness in the animal kingdom. A convoy of logging trucks hauls massive old-growth timber through North Bend, Washington in 1943. The Pacific Northwest was a major center of the logging industry, and such scenes were common during that era. These enormous logs underscore the scale of forestry operations and the vastness of the region's original forests. Actress Rita Hayworth is shown in a glamorous photograph, typical of her image in the early 1940s. By 1941, Hayworth was a rising star in Hollywood, soon to become one of World War II's most popular pin-up girls. Her roles in films of this era cemented her status as a leading lady and the love goddess. Egon Canon Colossus Ervin billed as one of Europe's heaviest men, enjoys a card game with fellow circus performers in the early 1900s. Traveling circuses and sideshows were a popular form of entertainment, often featuring individuals with unusual physical attributes or talents. This scene offers a glimpse into the camaraderie and daily life within these itinerant communities. A swimobile, essentially a portable swimming pool on a truck, provides summer recreation on a New York City street in 1960. This innovative program aimed to offer a way for urban residents, especially young people, to cool off and enjoy water activities in neighborhoods without easy access to public pools. Swimobiles brought a unique form of summer fun directly to city blocks. This photograph shows President John F. Kennedy in a close-up view with the White House in the background, taken around 1962. During his presidency, Kennedy navigated critical Cold War events and launched ambitious initiatives like the Peace Corps and the Apollo space program. His image and leadership resonated deeply with many Americans. Soviet fighter pilot Lydia Litviak is depicted in these colorized images, one a portrait and the other showing her by her aircraft. During World War II, she became one of history's most successful female fighter aces, credited with numerous aerial victories. Litviak was lost in action during the Battle of Kursk in August 1943, at the age of 21. A Bulgarian soldier lets out a powerful battle cry. For the camera in this striking photograph from 1916, during World War I, the image conveys the raw intensity and emotion of soldiers engaged in the brutal conflict. Such photographs offer a human glimpse into the experiences of those on the front lines. Actress Linda Carter is shown in this photograph from around 1970, prior to her iconic role as Wonder Woman. Before gaining international fame in the mid-1970s television series, Carter was involved in beauty pageants and was pursuing an acting career. This image captures her youthful appearance early in her professional journey. Boxer Joe Frazier stands over Muhammad Ali after knocking him down during their historic fight of the century on March 8, 1971, at Madison Square Garden. Frazier would go on to win this monumental bout by unanimous decision, handing Ali his first professional loss. The fight was a global spectacle, captivating millions with its intensity and significance. Joop Sinju of Philips presents the newly developed compact disc, CD, in March 1979 in Holland, holding it alongside a traditional vinyl LP for comparison. The CD was a revolutionary digital audio format, co-developed by Philips and Sony. This innovation eventually transformed how music was consumed, with the first commercial CDs appearing in 1982's. Anne Margaret and Elvis Presley are seen together on the set of their popular 1964 film, Viva Las Vegas. Their on-screen chemistry was a major highlight of the movie, contributing to its success. Both were major entertainment figures of the era, and Viva Las Vegas remains a fan favorite. Actors William Shatner, Captain Kirk, and Leonard Nimoy, Mr. Spock, share a meal and a lighthearted moment behind the scenes of the original Star Trek television series, around 1968. Their on-screen dynamic was central to the show's enduring appeal. These candid photos offer a glimpse of the